All the gas stocks are gaining in trade, but the leader is Gas Authority of India, which is GAIL, and this comes on the back of a consultation paper which PNGRB has actually floated. GAIL has been asking for revision of tariffs to PNGRB for some time now, unification of tariffs in fact, and to go ahead and announce it officially. Before doing that, all the stakeholders need to be consulted with, and that is why PNGRB has floated this consultation paper to take all the stakeholders' opinion in mind before going ahead and officially unify all the tariffs of the pipelines. So that is the reason GAIL could be a beneficiary of that if it actually comes about, and that is why the market is ensuring that the stock is buzzing in trade. But to understand more and the rationale behind it, we do have Mr. Garg right from the PNGRB joining us to help us understand this. Mr. Garg, thank you so much for joining us on ET Now. Sir, can you tell us the consultation paper which you have floated? What is the overall idea behind going ahead and even considering unifying the tariffs of all the pipelines?
No, very good morning to you. The basic idea to float this paper is that to make gas affordable in remote areas. So right now what is happening is that there are sometimes multiple pipelines, and each pipeline has its own tariff. So the consumers who are there in remote or hinterland areas, they have to pay additive tariff for all the pipelines. So it becomes kind of unviable for those people. So the objective of this unified tariff is that the gas becomes affordable in all parts of India. And that is true that the proposal has been initiated on the request of GAIL, but the objective is to increase use of gas consumption in India and not to benefit any single entity.
Mr. Garg, the kind of tariff hike you are proposing,
Yep, I am listening.
Yeah, the kind of tariff hike which you are proposing, it's going to be difficult to imagine that government is going to agree to such kind of this kind of a tariff hike.
No, right now we are not proposing any tariff number or tariff hike. The numbers which have been mentioned in the consultation paper are only what has been given by GAIL. So these are subject to verification and review by PNGRB. And right now what we are doing is we are only floating this paper for having feedback from various stakeholders, whether this proposal is acceptable or what are the views of the various stakeholders. Should we go ahead or should we continue with the existing system of single pipeline tariff? So right now it is not a case of increase or decrease in tariff.
Garg, two questions from my end. Firstly, what are you more tilted towards, an increase in tariff or reduction?
Right now the purpose is to unify the tariff, and the system of tariff fixation will be same as it was earlier. So it may be for some consumers who are right now nearer to the pipeline, so one single pipeline source, there may be slight increase in tariff, but I think majority of the consumers there will be reduction in tariff.
Right. Mr. Gajendra Singh, Director Marketing, GAIL, also joins in. Mr. Garg, please stay on the line as we take this discussion forward. Mr. Singh, you have proposed a unified tariff of 57 per unit for your integrated network, including old pipelines, new pipelines, the entire infrastructure. Is that what you believe is the fair unified tariff for the supply of gas right now?
Hello, is this question for me?
That question is for you, Mr. Singh.
Yeah. In fact, we have to see that this is a very positive move from the government side, because right now, if you see that it is going to be for future point of view for the equitable growth and for the plants which are coming in the northeast or the coming in the eastern part or in north. Right now, the existing plants are paying very high tariff. And the upcoming plants which are coming, they have to pay a very high tariff if suppose we don't go for unified tariff. So that's what I'm saying. It is a very positive move from the government side, and though it is already in the agenda of PNGRB for going for unified tariff. If we go for unified tariff, all the customers will get benefited. That is number one. Secondly, that for the equitable development all across country, then one need not to see the location where the tariff is low. Then all across country, wherever the investor wants to put a money or the plant, they can invest and they can take a gas from GAIL. So countrywide there will be one tariff. Definitely it is going to help in a lot to the all industry.
Put some numbers to this, because we understand that the unified tariffs may actually drive potential of 3 to 4 rupees jump in GAIL's EPS. Is that what your back of the envelope calculation as well is throwing up?
Ma'am, it's very difficult at this stage because it is in with regulators, and right now it is for the people. They have asked for the comments from the all industry, and I'm sure that if all the customers they are going to this is a welcome move, so everybody is going to welcome this one. And as far as the numbers are there, it is not going to be very high tariff. So unified tariff is going to be the same. What like maybe it is a small increase or maybe some increase, but so as we also get some reasonable returns and further invest on the upcoming infrastructure, because there is a huge requirement of development of pipeline infrastructure, and if we get a good reasonable return, so definitely we can go for a more pipelines connecting all states on national gas grid. So that is the intent and that is the objective. What exactly is going to be the number, what you are asking, it is very difficult because it is at a consultation process. I mean, once the process gets concluded and everything will get concluded, all aspects will be examined by the PNGRB, then it will get decided.
Right. Mr. Singh, if you can actually help us understand if indeed this paper is accepted after the reactions of the stakeholders have actually been collected, which financial year will actually see the benefit of this proposal? Do you think it will be captured in FY18 itself, or the full benefit actually will be shown in FY19 financials?
At this stage, we can say it is with the regulator, and right now they have asked for the comments. So they have then it will be an open hearing. So there is a process, and process has already started. I can say this: they have already now started the process. Now, for concluding the complete process, perhaps it may take a couple of months' time. So it will be very difficult to say when it will get concluded, because once all parties' comments will be received and it will be heard from all corners, then I'm sure that PNGRB is going to take decision, because it is their objective also for in the interest of nation for the equitable growth and to have a unified tariff. So definitely it is going to be decided soon. That's what we are expecting.
Okay, take it. No, I just had one question. Mr. Singh, before we go across to Mr. Garg and get his perspective, I think there are two tariff levels that are being proposed, and I just wanted to understand where is the bias. One is 57 rupees per unit, and the second one is a higher tariff of 83 rupees per unit, considering an overall of regulatory framework. Both of them have been your proposals in submission to the consultation paper by the to PNGRB. Where is your tilt or your bias right now in terms of a level on unified tariff?
Right now, the way we are viewing it, or the government is viewing it, it is basically that ultimate is basically how we can help the customers, how we can make sure that everybody gets the same tariff and it's not getting hit to the customers. Okay, so if some customers are paying high, definitely they have to pay low tariff. Maybe the customer who are paying very low, they may have to pay a bit high. But it's basically, it will get decided in such a way, so it should be acceptable to complete and whole industries all across. So I don't think it is going to be very high. The numbers what you have quoted in 80 is 57, and this is yet to be decided. But I know definitely it's not going to be very high, and it is a welcome move, and every customer would like to have this type of tariff, because right now if they have to work out their economics, it is a one factor till the tariff gets decided, like the customers' fertilizer plant which is coming in the eastern part, like for the Urja Ganga pipeline project, being laid. So if you see that till the tariff is not known, it is very difficult to work out the economics. But once it will be known.
Okay, Mr. Singh, Mr. Garg, gentlemen, appreciate your time.